A top secret UFO program is revealed in Project Blue Book. Welcome to InformOverload. I'm your host Johnny Rogers, and if you're new to the channel, we find the most interesting news stories on the internet and we make them more entertaining. A new television drama is exploring the origins of the worldwide phenomenon known as unidentified flying objects. Now, while it may be a drama, it does venture into an incredible true story about the US government and their decade-long investigation of UFO reports. The secret program revealed in the show is being called Project Blue Book. The program was launched in 1952 and was monitored by the US Air Force. However, in 1969 the project was terminated, but while it was active, experts say that there were more than 12,000 reports of UFO sightings. In a report by the National Archives, they also touched on that an astonishing 700 of those UFO sightings were completely unexplained. UFO cold cases, if you will. This new TV series actually touches on those unsolved cases in the History Channel series aptly named Project Blue Book. Aidan Gillen, who plays Littlefinger on HBO's Game of Thrones, will be starring as Dr. J. Allen Hynek. Dr. Hynek is a real-life professor and astrophysicist who was the science advisor for Project Blue Book. To many though, he's known as the father of ufology. I guess that means science of UFOs? Show creator and executive producer also added to the hype behind the secret program reveal by saying the government had to respond to the fact that military pilots, commercial airline pilots, police officers, people with trained eyes were seeing objects in the sky that they couldn't understand. I find that all fascinating, and even though it's a drama, the fact that this information is now available to the public and media can be made recreating real life events is incredible. Even if they turn out to be fake, it makes for great television overall. A History Channel representative described the show as Air Force officials investigating and explaining sightings of peculiar lights in the sky, mysterious glowing fireballs, flying saucers, and even purported extraterrestrials. The show will also touch on that the program was not just created to investigate the reports, but because it was a matter of national security. However, not in the way that you would think. It wasn't about protecting our national security per se, it was more about alien weapon acquisition. During that period in US history that gave rise to Project Blue Book, global superpowers were testing the boundaries of military technology, the likes of which had never been seen before. For obvious reasons, the US Air Force wanted to keep tabs on all UFO sightings, which could represent previously unknown weapons, in the interest of national security. Probably one of the most puzzling UFO mysteries took place on September 12, 1952. It involved 3 boys in Flatwoods, West Virginia that all witnessed a fiery red light streaking in the sky. Following that, they saw the object crash into the ground, and when the boys approached the scene, they witnessed a 10-foot monster with a blood-red body and a green face that seemed to glow. The monster was later then dubbed by the newspapers as the Flatwoods Monster. The show will cover that story as well as a more famous photograph called the Lubbock Lights. Documented in Lubbock, Texas on August 30th, 1951, a teen took a photo of a V-shaped arrangement of lights in the sky, a mystery that is still unexplained by even top UFO researchers. I want to hear your thoughts on this though. Do you believe aliens have visited Earth, or is there a more logical explanation for all of this that we just haven't found yet? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. With that, I want to check out some of your featured comments from the video titled NASA Scientist Says Aliens Do Not Look the Way We Think. Lucky Plays says, yeah, but how did we get the idea of what aliens look like unless someone has seen it? That's like saying, how did we get the idea of what a Pokemon looks like unless someone has seen one? You'd be amazed at what the human mind can create. Just like how Tom Cruise believes in Scientology, but it was created by L. Ron Hubbard, who wrote more fiction novels than anyone in history. Seeing Fire says, if you really think about it, we are the aliens. I prefer the term extraterrestrial, okay? Thanks. Anna Snow says, I think extraterrestrial life has been visiting Earth since the beginning, to be honest. As for what they look like, I don't really have an opinion. My father has come to believe that aliens are actually demons and angels, which is a really interesting point of view. At this point, really anything could be possible. That is a really interesting way of looking at it, but it's a little too biblical for me. Tanya says, Johnny, are you an alien? How dare you? It's extraterrestrial to you. As in, I'm too extra for this planet. Channel Hack says, it's fascinating how we pictured aliens a certain way with no evidence and believed it in our own subconscious mind, so whenever someone says aliens, we get the picture that we only made inside our heads. Shows how intelligent the human mind is, able to deceive itself and realize it's deceiving itself. Bars! That was great. Good for you, channel hacked. And thank you for watching Inform Overload. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Plus, if you want more videos like this one, just click that playlist on the screen. And if you find any new and exciting stories that you want us to cover, look for my Instagram in the description below, send me a DM. From Inform Overload, I'm Johnny Rogers, and until next time, take care.